There is a belief that empathy is endless, that if you care deeply enough, you will always keep caring. But for some people, empathy doesn't fade slowly. It switches off. Not in anger, not in bitterness, just quietly, as if an internal valve has been closed. This is often misunderstood, especially in INFJs. From the outside, it can look cold, detached, even unkind. Someone who once listened closely now feels unreachable. Their warmth is gone, their responsiveness minimal. But inside, it doesn't feel like cruelty. It feels like silence. A sudden emotional neutrality. No pull toward the other person's feelings. No urge to repair, soothe, or understand. Not rage, not resentment, just nothing. Many INFJs recognize this moment immediately because it's unsettling and it rarely comes with warning. Internally, this isn't a decision. It's a system response. INFJs tend to process people deeply. They take in emotional nuance, context, history, intention, all at once. This creates meaning, connection, empathy that feels almost automatic. But when that internal system becomes overloaded, when emotional input keeps coming in without time to integrate, something protective happens. The psyche simplifies, perspective narrows, emotional input is muted. The relational channel goes offline. Not as punishment, but as preservation. The inner world needs quiet to reorganize. In Jungian psychology, this shift is often associated with the shadow. Carl Jung described the shadow as the parts of ourselves that fall outside our conscious identity. For INFJs, that conscious identity often centers on being understanding, ethical, emotionally present. So what happens to the opposite? It doesn't disappear. It waits. When empathy is overextended, the shadow doesn't show up as violence or chaos. It shows up as emotional withdrawal, a sudden, unfamiliar coolness. Not because something is wrong, but because something has been ignored for too long. This isn't a moral failure. It isn't manipulation. It isn't you turning dark. And it isn't a lack of empathy. It's unprocessed empathy. Care that had nowhere to go. Understanding without boundaries. Responsibility taken on silently. The shutdown isn't cruelty. It's integration trying to happen without space. You don't need to force yourself back into warmth. You don't need to explain the silence away. Sometimes the psyche pauses connection so it can remember where it ends and where others begin. This channel exists for that kind of inner pace. No urgency, just understanding. A quiet place for deep minds.